James Michael Holder coached teams at Oklahoma State, producing 25 conference championships, 8 national titles, 21 academic All-America selections, 3 Ben Hogan Award winners, and 110 All-Americas. His methods, particularly in his early years, were often unconventional, but always effective. As Frank Sinatra sang, he did it his way.
We were getting up and working out 6 days a week at 6 in the morning, and he was in the front row working harder than any of us.
He just built up a program that was, if you wanted to win and be a winner and go on and try to play the tour, it was a great place to go. That was literally second to none in college athletics.
He was still playing with us, and we'd play him for I think we played for a golf ball. Our dollar against his golf ball. And I think he came out on the better end of that because he got golf balls for free.
He was right there with us, and we would wrestle in the winter time or play basketball or whatever we did. He was right there. So he never said, "Hey, you guys go run 5 miles. I'm going to sit here and drink coffee." That wasn't the way it worked. If we were running 5 miles, he was running 5 miles.
We would get behind a cedar tree out there at Lakeside and hide from the north wind. So it wasn't too bad when you were behind the tree, but when you went to pick your golf balls up, it was very cold.
He thought that was a big part of it, was who was tough enough to handle all the adversities that Mother Nature threw at you, or the game of golf would throw at you, and who could overcome them.
I mean, he was tough in a good way, though. He demanded the most out of everybody, and he gave the most. You know, he demanded the most out of himself. So he wouldn't really ever ask anybody to do anything that he wasn't already doing. We've never agreed 100% on everything, but I have a tremendous amount of respect for him, and a tremendous amount of respect for the job that he's done and the work that he did and is still doing today.
During his 32 seasons as golf coach and now as athletic director, he has worked to leave a championship legacy that could build upon itself for decades to come. Karsten Creek, which opened on March 9, 1994, was Holder's dream course, a world-class training facility and proving ground for the golf team, designed by architect Tom Fazio. When it opened, it was immediately named Best New Public Course for 1994 by Golf Digest magazine. Through Holder's efforts, land for the course was gifted, a donor endowment base established, and a namesake sponsor was secured, club manufacturer Karsten Solheim, who reciprocated the Oklahoma State golf program's support of his then unconventional line of ping equipment, with the ultimate donation that brought the dream to life. Holder, now in his 50th year as an Oklahoma State University Cowboy, likes to say, quote, "I ride for the brand," end quote. He's burnished it too. James Michael Holder was born on August 17, 1948 in Odessa, Texas, the son of Speck and Virginia Holder. The family lived at the Gulf Oil Company camp in Goldsmith, where Speck worked as a roustabout. When Mike was in 7th grade, the Holders moved from West Texas to Sapulpa. At the municipal course, Mike took his first swing at a golf ball, a big slice which hit a telephone line along the highway and bounced back into the fairway. When Mike reached 9th grade, the family moved to Ardmore. There, he joined the high school golf team and idolized a future Oklahoma University golfer, Bruce Wilkerson, who shot 62 at Dornick Hills. "I thought he could walk on water," Holder recalled. Holder was ready to follow Wilkerson to OU when Chris Gers, head professional at Dornick and a former Oklahoma State golfer, took Holder to a pro-am in Wichita, Kansas, and introduced him to Oklahoma State coach Labron Harris Sr., who led the Cowboy golfers to their first NCAA title in 1963. Harris invited Holder to visit Stillwater, where they played 9 holes together at Lakeside, and Holder saw the All-American plaques. "At the time, I thought only football players made All-America. I hadn't seen any All-America golf plaques in Norman," Holder recalled. At Oklahoma State, Holder earned a bachelor's degree in marketing. As a golfer, he won the individual Big 8 Conference Championship in 1970 and earned third-team All-America honors. Upon completing his MBA at OSU in 1973, Holder was named head golf coach upon the retirement of Harris at $6,500 per year. Soon after Holder accepted the Oklahoma State job, he traveled to Shawnee with Fred Toole to watch the Cowboys. Toole suggested to Holder that they continue the Pro-Am fundraiser that Coach Harris had started to raise money for the 1973 NCAA championship at Stillwater Country Club. Jerry Walsh, who took lessons from Harris, had also become a friend of Holder's. When Holder invited Walsh to play in the Pro-Am, Walsh said he would go one better and invite two of his friends, who turned out to be Boone Pickens and Sherman Smith. Quote, "Without the Cowboy Pro-Am, there is no dominant golf program," end quote, said Holder. No Karsten Creek, no Boone Pickens Stadium, no Sherman Smith Training Center, no billion-dollar Bring Dreams to Life campaign at OSU. Tall trees from tiny acorns grow, end quote. In September '05, Holder was named athletic director at the school. In August 2006, Holder and his wife Robbie donated $500,000 in memory of Oklahoma State University football player Vernon Grant to launch a campaign to endow 229 athletic scholarships. In 2008, they donated $1 million to the school's College of Business. Holder said, quote, "I always felt like if I'm going to ask others to donate the golf program or Karsten Creek, I needed to do my part. We've been contributors from day one," end quote. When asked what he was proudest of as head coach, Holder replied, "Our teams always represented our school with class, humble in victory and gracious in defeat. We prided ourselves on keeping our emotions in check, playing one shot at a time, and playing as one. Our players achieved at a high level in golf and matched that with their classroom performance. We were disciplined, worked hard, cared for each other, always on time, and let our clubs do the talking."
I think when we arrived at every tournament, we expected to win, and most of the time we did. And I think Coach was a big part of that. I think he instilled on us that second was not good enough. There was only one place that you wanted to be, and that was first.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mike Holder to the Oklahoma Golf Hall of Fame.